And getting a little balance, right? We talked about how they like to be physical and they like to run the football. But when you get that balance going, man, it makes it easy to call plays, start to settle in, everything looking good on offense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Leonard. Fires to the wideout. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Fires toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. They want to just keep throwing it. Looking left. Holds it in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And the extra point is good. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Davey, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Caught near the sticks. It's Tate. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are, sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down, get the conversion, move the sticks.
And the laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty's on. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking for a man, it's Howard. Going for the big play. Fires it into traffic, and it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
Lets one fly deep. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Working that left side now. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a grab by the defense. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
They're trying to get to it. And a sack all the way back at the 5. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking to throw on second down. Sails one into the middle. He throws back across his body, and it's picked off. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Tell you what, when you come out in your own end zone, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Makes the catch. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. Get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're... And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. The Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, really nice catch there getting the first down. This dude at wide receiver, man, he is a playmaker. You think about Ohio State and the recent run they've had on first-round picks.
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return.
That's number 2. That's a good year for a lot of people. What a day. Having 2 interceptions already. I might try my hand on the other guy. This guy is not somebody I want to mess with.
They'll throw it on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Mitchell.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone and understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. They got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Leonard. Going for the big play. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. Got room on the return. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. Just one of those mistakes that can happen as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Got it.
Looking for a productive play on first down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
On the move, it's Love. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Mitchell. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
To the air, it's Leonard. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down.
Man, this defense is so athletic in their front 7. They're able to fight off the blocks on that 3rd down screen play, make the tackle, now setting up 4th.
Oh, the fake. They snapped it to the up man. He's on the move. He's not going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs. The fake doesn't work. On first down, here comes this offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. And the Buckeyes in the hurry-up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Going to try to get it himself. Ball is free. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
QB has the ability to make huge plays and scramble around and do things off schedule. But that time he coughed it up. Did a great job of getting outside the pocket, but the defense closed in, forced the fumble, recovered it. Great job by the defense.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Going up top on first down. He unleashes a long one. And the shot play downfield falls harmlessly to the turf, and we played 3 quarters. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
1 possession game. You have got to be able to give your quarterback an opportunity to survey the field. He didn't have it that time. Got hit, it affected the accuracy, and it falls incomplete.
What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Grabbed in the middle, it's Mitchell. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. They'll try to pick up the first. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
I know there are some people that say no. In your own territory, you punt the football, you be conservative. No, sir. 4th and 1, I'm hitting the gas. All gas, no brakes. I'm going for this. I prepared for it all week. Nice job by the offense.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Buckeyes. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return.
Man, what a play by this defense. You're trying to get the ball back to your offense, trying to salt this game away and get the win. Not only do you create the turnover, you get the touchdown. Now you take a 2-score lead late in this ball game. This defense just stepped up in a big moment.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the offense on first down. Give to the running back. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer.
Hit the afterburners, kid. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback checking off. Scanning the field, it's Howard. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got it set up on the outside. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. Defense way too anxious there, and they just hand them a first down with a penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. And he runs it all the way down to the 3-yard line before he's finally knocked down. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And after that penalty, the defense is almost out of real estate to defend. It's 1st and goal on the 1. Trying to bully their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State.
I think a lot of people probably expected to see that, right? They're playing on the road, and you know this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players, and we've seen that before. There was no hesitation. Opening drive, they go right down the field, they score a touchdown, and they made a statement.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
And these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming. They'll snap it with a minute to play here in the opening stanza. Defense in press coverage. Quarterback on the keeper. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Crimson Tide snaps it from the red zone. Comes out throwing on first down. Getting some heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Milroe. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeps looking downfield. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. To the ground with the back. And now they've lost the ball here. And he falls on top of his own fumble. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On second down, looking again to throw. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Anytime a blitz gets home that fast, I'm going to call it a lot, okay? I'm going to use this one time and time again until they find some answers to how we got that linebacker to the quarterback that fast.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Hires on the move. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it in their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Back to throw, it's Howard. And that pass intercepted. He'll go out of bounds, but just what they needed to get the ball back. Here comes that Alabama offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Alabama! Riding up to add another. Bangs it through for an extra point. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And he's going to run it back. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this run.
Looking to throw on second down. He's going to run it. Kept it, and he's past the marker. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Looking downfield, it's Howard. He'll pull it down and run. At the 45 on his way. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo. On second down, looking to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Sixth play of the drive coming up. From the gun on third down. Looking for an open area to his left. And it's picked off. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
Back-to-back possessions, 2 forced turnovers, 2 interceptions. Defenses are salivating. That gets you excited. I'm the next guy trying to make a big play. I'm bragging about it if I've already got one pick. If I'm the other guys, I'm like, wait a minute. I got to get me one, too.
And wings it incomplete.
That's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep. Not able to connect there.
On second down, they'll take to the air. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. On third and long, try to convert through the air. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
On fourth down, going to the air. Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
I think that's a decision the head coach is going to look back on and wish he had done the other thing and just kick it way down the field. You've got a tie game. You've got so much football left to play here in the second half. Instead, because you don't get the onside kick, your opponent...
And the defense gets to the quarterback.
That's a great individual effort by him right there. When I think about Ohio State football, too, especially on defense, right, it's the legacy of the Silver Bowl. It's guys flying around, giving great effort, and getting to the football. But it all has to start up front on the D-line. You've got to be dominant at that position. Right there, you just saw that. The ability to win one-on-one and make it play.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on third and short from the 37. Steps away. Hit as he throws. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
It would have been a 54-yarder if they'd tried the field goal. Instead, they'll try to convert on fourth and short. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch past the sticks. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. They've moved it to the 19, first and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Fires on the move. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. Got some room to run. He's at the 40. He was hoping for that interception return for the touchdown, but he's brought down at the 27. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game. Throws toward the end zone. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And he's brought down, and his defense gets the ball back for its own. A first down for the offense. Takes the handoff. It's Haynes. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He'll let it go down the right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Facing a third down is short from the 26. Quick completion on the out route. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Still looking on the move. He'll pull it down. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. And here comes the offense on second down. To the air, it's Milroe. Makes his connection. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down for this offense. He wants to throw. He's going to take off. Snagged in the middle. It's Judkins. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. They'll run it from the gun. Heading to the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The snap sets up the throw. Lets it fly. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. Trying to pound it in. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Trying to barge their way in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's third and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming. And he keeps it himself on the boot, feeling some heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Off play action on first down. Moving away from pressure. It falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This one's complete. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink it.
And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Back to pass, it's Milroe. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped it.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. The offense has a chance. Now one possession in the fourth. Running back searching for a hole. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Pocket starts to collapse. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
Defensively, the more speed you have on the field, the better. Not just to cover wide receivers, but when the QB does this and scrambles outside the pocket, now you got guys that have really good speed going to catch a quarterback, an athletic quarterback at that. Really nice job on defense.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. The offense set for a first down play. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's got it. He's off to the races. Smashes ahead. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Looking for more room. He's inside the 40. At the 20. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
I like aggressiveness. Listen, you go out and get those first downs, you salt the clock away, but when you choose to throw the football, it better be high percentage. It better be easy throws. It can't be a turnover. Now my defense has to come out, make this stop for me, and save the game.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Fast motion from the offense. The inside handoff. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Touchdown Buckeyes! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the fourth quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
Looking downfield, it's Howard. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
What a great job outside working that out. Not only did he get to the sticks to make sure he got the first down, but also was able to get himself out of bounds.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 40. He's at the 30. Inside the 10. And they capitalized. Few places are richer in tradition, more steeped in nostalgia than this old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. And the scarlet and gray have this place rocking already. Today, a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to square off. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the fourth-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. He'll bring it out. It's Ballard. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First down here for the offense. The give to the tailback. At the 35, he's open. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. Wide receiver shows motion. Looking to go up top on first down. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And guys, if I'm on offense, I am staying aggressive. I know you didn't connect there, but make sure you keep testing this defense because even if you complete one of those throws, that could be the game-breaking play.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Quarterback checking the play. Off the play fake. They get to him as he throws. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. He tries to take the top off and is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. And we're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but With the defense getting that stop on fourth down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense napping.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Alabama trying to cash in on this red zone trip. Pressure coming. Unleashes one. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
This dude will pick you apart if you give him time. You better get to him. You better make him feel uncomfortable. This defense did that. Nice job by the defense, hurrying the quarterback through his thought process.
After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Milroe. Gets it out fast. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown time! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. Fielded in the end zone. It's Fowler. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed.
Open runway ahead. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Buckeyes are in the hurry-up.
I bet that running back's eyes got so big. When he gets that handoff going to the right, he sees the huge holes. Yes, please.
The defense just didn't flow quickly enough. All of the blockers had leverage on their men.
And that defensive line has to get off the ball a little bit better, get some penetration to stop that outside run.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. He'll try to do it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Now on 2nd down.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. When things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. And the Buckeyes get it past the sticks.
He's got such good awareness in the pocket. He does a good job of feeling the rush, and you know it's a pass, and you want to keep your eyes downfield, but he sees an opening, and if he sees an opening, he's got the ability to go get it and get a 1st down.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. Touchdown, Ohio State. What a catch and run for 6.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in the rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
The AT unit on the field. Right down the boulevard. Surely they're going to kick this thing away. Tied in the 2nd quarter. They're lined up for an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
They're only in the 1st half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the 2nd quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You've got to make them pay for gambling.
Caught behind the line. It's Miller. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. This offense has a 2nd down play. it's complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Here on third down for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Milroe. Steps away to find some room. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And the offense sprung a big-time leak, and the quarterback went down.
And when you're throwing the football, you're trying to stop the best athletes in the world from getting to your quarterback. They're going to get there, they'll pin their ears back, get to the QB, get the sack.
He's got a first down and maybe a lot more. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
And no panic from the QB. It's fourth down. I need you to make a play. Okay, I'll just scramble around, stay patient, get the completion. First down, no big deal.
The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Perfect timing. Got there right when the ball got there. Didn't get there a little bit early. Saving the touchdown. Nice timing by that defender.
Going to try to get it himself. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So
into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Bama! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that drive covered 40 yards. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Coming out with it, it's Ballard. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Looking to pass, it's Howard. Trying to get to it. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. Just couldn't stay off the quarterback, and that roughing the passer call has them set up with a 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Trying to find his man on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. At the 35, he's got more. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. Leaves it with the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Buckeyes headed quickly to the line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. This senior quarterback moving the chains and picking up a first down for his team. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. He's going to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to run it. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man by himself. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand.
Ready up.
They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Dropping back, it's Howard. Lets it go to the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Got it.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. They're bringing heat. Looking to scramble. Going for it all. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. If we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
He'll be out of bounds short of the 25 at the 22-yard line. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on 1st down. Time to take a shot. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Hey, listen, quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
Coming after it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. How in the world did the offense retain possession? We've got a good one going here in the 3rd quarter, all tied up as he's set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Here comes that Alabama offense. Quick pass on the fly motion.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get them out of the spot.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Wants to throw. It's Milroe. Dances away to buy time. Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Gets it out quickly. Oh, my. Circle, circle. Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the 1st down. Every good quarterback is first a game manager. At Alabama, that used to be sort of a label of derision, but now they're not only that, they're playmakers.
Yeah, and it's what they used to ask them to do. Like they were very comfortable handing the ball off, running the ball.
And that pass picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
See, not all linebackers are just big meatheads, right? They come downhill and hit you in the mouth. What a good job of understanding. It's a passing situation. I drop back. I see it. I break on the football in zone coverage. Give me that ball.
Wants to throw on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. He's loose. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The Buckeyes want to move quickly. create some confusion. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Touchdown, Ohio State! They take the lead with the 6. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That drive a great example of just how potent this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards, give them the touchdown. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Pass to 45. Oh, look out, there he goes. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Alabama! Ready to try the point after. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Ballard. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Wide out in motion. To the air. It's Howard. Looking to buy time. On the run, fires downfield. And he intercepts it. Trying to take it back. The 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
I love this free safety and how he plays center field. And oftentimes, he's able to bait QBs into bad decisions. He did it right there. Made the quarterback think he was dropping one way, put his foot in the ground, got in front of that pass, and then showed you the wheels, returning it for a touchdown.
And he doesn't field it cleanly. It's loose. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. Second down here as they go back to work after the break.
3:25.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Buckeyes will hustle to the line. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. Here comes that Alabama offense. Looking to move it through the air. Buying some time. And into the end zone. And he...
You a bitch ass nigga and your mother a hoe.
Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Titletown, some call it, a moniker that many claim. But this city
You bitch ass nigga.
to the Alabama Crimson Tide. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here. And you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the San Diego State Aztecs, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. He'll bring it out. It's Sutton. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They'll run this play from the pistol. The give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Aztecs come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking for a man. It's O'Neal. He's going to let it go. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right in.